Just so you know, you're kicking it okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, let's go. It's time to turn up your radio. Vibes will flow. Just so you know, you're kicking it okay.
Hey, you're kicking it with Kay. Welcome to the Kicking It with Kay Marie podcast. I am your girl, Kay Marie. What up, though? Y'all know where I'm from. This is a tip for those who do not know. What up, though, is a greeting used by Detroiters, Michiganders. That's may not be from the city of Detroit, but the surrounding suburbs. So what up, though? Welcome. For those who are watching for the very first time, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you found us. And I know that you are going to enjoy this podcast like many others. And thank you for those loyal listeners, those of you who listen all the time, those of you who have subscribed to either our Podbean website or you subscribed on any one of the streaming platforms that we stream on, which is all of them except for Tidal. Okay. I mean, like all of them. All of them. Okay. So, and if you have not subscribed, followed the podcast, whatever platform you are listening to me on now, go ahead and do that for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I do have an announcement. I'm going to save until like the end, which when I am by myself, I'm not going to be before you long. I know I've said that and I'm going like 40 minutes, something like that, but for real though, for real, I'm not going to be before you long. I hope you've been enjoying the new venture series this month. So I'm just going to just talk about that just briefly and then go into my special announcement. I really thank each and every guest. Well, let me back up. So for those who are new, every month I have a series, right? So different month is talking about different things. So for the month of April, we've been talking about new ventures. I don't know, just want to just encourage people who have dreams, a dream job, a passion job, and you're not yet doing it, but it's just burning on the inside of you. You know where you are currently. It may be great or it may not, but this is not it for me. This is not what I want to do and continue to do. This is not my passion. So I wanted to encourage those people who feels as though you're not walking in your passion yet. And I just want to bring on a few people because this series right here, because of the wonderful, phenomenal people I know in my life, it could have went on for months. I could have had so many guests to tell their stories, but I picked three people. We first started off with Teresa Mead. She is the owner of the coffee company Jack and Joe's. Go ahead and Google that, look that up. Go to the episode and hear her story. She has a story that it was sad, how she started it because of what happened, the circumstances behind it. But it was her motivation and it's her new passion. So, and I'm waiting on my coffee to actually come in because I ordered some K cups for the office, and I can't wait. So, Teresa Mead, she started us off, told her story of Jack and Joe's coffee. She's the first Black woman to own a coffee company in Maryland. So that was a great thing. And so our second guest is my mentor, Tamashian Jones. Great filmmaker, great teacher of filmmaking. And he told his story how he went from a six-figure job, left it to pursue his passion in filmmaking and entrepreneurship. So he has a great message. And also visit and watch his movies. You can go to tbopmedia.com. That's TBOP media.com. You can watch his movies on some of his movies on YouTube. He has won a few Emmys for his documentary about a high school here in Detroit. And he is just a phenomenal inspiration as well. So check out his story. And if you are interested in learning about filmmaking, I highly suggest taking his process of filmmaking course. I took it, and that's why I am a filmmaker today. I can really say that because I have IMDb credits in directing and writing. So thanks to Marcian. And then last week, I had on a good friend of mine, May Boudreaux, who is the owner of Love to Dip chocolate covered sweets. And I tell y'all, it's so good. It's so good. And I highly encourage you all that people that I bring on, just check out their social media pages. If they're offering like a service, go ahead and like order what they have to offer. Or if they are like I have a lot of therapists that come on in different aspects of therapy. Go ahead, because a lot of them, they do um therapy online. I am a huge, huge, huge advocate for therapy, talking to somebody that's a professional. Every now and then, everybody, we all need someone to talk to. So, in saying that, following your passion, that's what I'm doing. And again, it has something to do with my announcement. So, but before I get into the announcement, I just do want to just wrap everything up in a little bow. Okay. So, a lot of us, while working in our passion, doing our dream job, a lot of us still have our full time job. Now, it's a lot of people who just be like, I'm quitting everything and I'm just going to go for it. Okay, if that's what you feel good. I've heard some success stories in it. I'm not going that route though. I'm not. I'm not going that route. So, for those who are like me, yeah, I'm just gonna. This is from lifehack.com, and it's 10 simple ways to follow your dreams while still having a full time job. I just want to just briefly touch on that. Like I said, I will not um, be long and drawn out. I just want to encourage you guys. Just encourage you to just step out, because that's what my guests, they all had that in common. They stepped out on faith. They stepped out and they did something new. They did something new, and it's such a good feeling in doing what you're meant to be and still getting paid for it. I know some people are like, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what my calling is in life. What do you love to do? Just think about it. Think about that thing or those things, because a lot of us have more than one thing that we are good at. But just think about those things or thing that you are really, really good at and that you would do even if you did not get paid. Chances are that's your passion. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. So just think about that. Just really think about that. Just really take a moment, like just one day over the weekend. If you have the weekend off or whenever you have just some time to yourself, really think about and just jot down, just write the things that you're good at, the things that gives you joy, the things that when you do it, that you have so much fun in doing it. Write those things down, and chances are you can make a living from that thing or those things. Okay. So, lifehack.com, again, this is called 10 simple ways to follow your dream or dreams while still having a full-time job. So, the first thing they mention is, excuse me, self-access. Admit the dream. They say singers sing, writers write. Yes, we do. Entrepreneurs build. Keep in mind that a dream is something that you simply cannot keep yourself from pursuing. And ask yourself, how badly do you want it? And what sacrifices are you willing to make? And that's the thing that stop a lot of people. They don't want to sacrifice. It's gonna be some sacrifices involved. Sacrifices of your time. You might have a family. You might be you want a family or whatever. You really close with your family, friends, you like to do things. Sometimes when you're pursuing your passion, when you're pursuing your dream job, one of the sacrifices is going to be time. It is. And those who love you, those who care about you, those who support you, they are going to be sympathetic of that. They're going to support you in that. And it's going to work out. You just prioritize everything. I think that's one of the keys here too. But you just have to prioritize, but just know it will be some sacrifices, okay? How badly do you want it? How badly do you want to be that job? How badly do you not want to see your boss? Not me, I have a great boss, but but how badly do you not want to see some of your coworkers? Come on. Come on. So the second thing is stop lying to yourself. It said you don't have to become a starving artist to follow your dreams. It says it's easy to psych yourself out thinking your family or your boss won't support you, but once you get the ball rolling, you'll be surprised who will be there to cheer you on. That is so true. That is so true. It'll be so many people in your corner. It'll be so many people supporting you. Don't psych yourself out that you think that, oh, I have to be this broke person in order to. No, the starving artist days are over. Okay. I know plenty of artists who have jobs. Okay. Whether they're tattoo artists, they turn their passion into a job that they love. So yeah, stop that narrative. Okay. And I love number 3. I love this. It says, think of your job, your current full-time job. Think of your job as a sponsor and not an enemy. I love that. It says, no matter what your dream is, chances are reaching it costs money. Yes. Making films, what I'm doing, it costs money. Thousands. Okay, it costs money. So it says writers have editor costs, and being a musician will cost you until you are paid to be one. Even entrepreneurs have to spend a pretty penny to get their ideas to reach the right investors. It says, how will you pay for these things without a job? Hello? You an actor. You got to pay for headshots. You got to pay for to sharpen your craft. You got to pay for some workshops, some classes. It costs money. It costs dinero. It costs moolah. Okay. It costs yen. That's the only international things I know. I know another one start with the R, but I don't want to mispronounce it. But you know what I'm talking about. It costs some money. So, if all possible, think of your full-time job as your sponsor. Oh, they are sponsoring my dream, because that's what keeps me at my for real. They a sponsor, okay? They are sponsoring my dream. That's what they're doing. So number 4, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, prioritize. It says 40 hours in a job. Yes, I work 40 hours. And many more spent in other responsibilities, and how many is left to pursue your dreams. The answer is up to you. Okay. There are two things in life to determine your freedom: time and money. That is so true. Maybe you won't be able to get out 3 times a week, go out clubbing or going out to the lounge. Those of us a little bit older, meeting the girls afterwards to go to a lounge. What I do sometimes is I go to a spot where they have like hustle lessons, a hustle class. You can hustle. So it's gonna be sometimes where I won't go. Okay. And it says you won't be getting that new pair of shoes each week. No matter what it is, something will have to go. But whatever it is, it will enable you to follow your dream. So true. So you again, it comes back to, I think, the prioritize and sacrifices go hand in hand, because it's saying you might not get those new pair of shoes. You might get like what, 5 pair of shoes every season. You might just gonna get 2. Okay. It all depends on how badly do you want it. Again, it goes back to that. How bad do you want to leave your current situation and embark in a journey of living your dream by working your dream job, by working your passion job? How badly do you want it? Okay. Number 5, set specific goals and deadlines. So true. So true. One thing that my mentor, Tamashian Jones, challenged us after we were done with the class. He said, okay, give me your timeline of your next project. This was back in, I believe, like December, for this year. I mean, it could be this year, it could be next year, whatever, but he just he's holding us accountable. And so in December, I gave my deadline and my goals, everything. Did not reach it the way that I wanted to reach it, because I was just so gung ho. I forgot I need to do some research on this so it can be more authentic. So, and I'll talk about that at the end. But it is good to set specific goals and deadlines. It says you know what you want. You found the time and the money, and you're ready to go, right? Sadly, this isn't enough. It's difficult to do something significant when your goal is simply sing more or think more. Challenge yourself. Give yourself a deadline for a certain part of a project. And I have done that. So write 5,000 words each day. Email some possible business partners a week. Up the ante each time you reach a milestone, and watch things slowly fall in place. Okay. So obviously they're just throwing out some examples of things you can do. But yes, set some deadlines, set some goals. Because for some people, and I'm one of those people, I see the big picture. I am a dreamer. Okay. I am a visionary. I see the big picture. I see it all day, right? So it's harder for me to like do the little details, set the little details. Like some people are just very, very detailed. They get them little details, and it's hard for them to see the big picture. Nah, boo. I see the big picture all day. I'm like, okay, so I just need to pull back and set some goals. So it has to be realistic for me, okay? And it has to be realistic for you, so it won't be overwhelming. So like for me in my project of my movie, my first specific goal is to get my the research done by a certain time, and then it's to write the screenplay. Then it's to get into pre-production. So it's specific goals. So set some, okay? Number 6, use free time wisely. Your free time Use free time to gain related experiences. Find articles published by other professionals in your field. Look at their work. If you're an artist, practice. Free write. Don't be idle. No matter what your dream is, one thing you cannot afford to do is waste time. Use it wisely. So true. Wasting time is the devil. I mean, really, because it steals and stifles like creativity if you are a creative. Um, Wasting time, and it's so easy to do. So, yes, use free time wisely. You have to, and that's what I've done. I researched a specific topic of what my movie's going to be about. I talk to therapists, and I research. I look at movies that's like on the same line of the subject, see how they did things. I'm like, okay. So you have to use your time wisely and look up, like they said, look up articles, TED Talks, whatever. I love TED Talks. And I've looked up some TED Talks too on the issue of what my movie's going to be about. So do that research, put that time in, use your free time for that, okay? Number 7, meet motivating peers. Like I did, I met motivating peers in my the process of filmmaking course. I've met like-minded people who are also interested. Either they were already doing some filmmaking or they were brand new, like myself. So, and we like some of us, we keep in touch. We're like a family. So, meet motivating peers. It says you are not alone in your search for success. Countless of people are in your situation, and these peers can help motivate you. Use your social networking accounts, all your socials, to find like-minded individuals. It says search for online forums or attend group meetings. Company is always motivating. That is true. And then when you see your peers, like when I see my peers doing their projects, and it motivates me, it excites me. I'm happy for them. And we like to help each other out if we can, but for the most part, have that group of people that motivate you. Like, okay, so what you doing? What you doing in your project? What you doing in your project? And well, you should do it like that. This has that motivation. It's very key. It's very key. It's very key. And the word says, yes, I'll bring the word, like iron sharpens iron. That's proof. That's a proven fact. So find your network. Okay, find your network of people. And then 8 says to develop your network. So after you find your people that motivate you, it's saying that now find people that's already doing what you want to do, who are experts. Okay, so find a mentor. And I have that in Tamashian. I'm telling you, he just his knowledge. I'm telling you, if you are, and I keep saying this because if you look at the 2 weeks ago, his episode, I was gonna go elsewhere to learn about writing and this and that. But you have experts, and you can have a mentor in your own backyard. So you don't have to look, far and wide. I'm sure it's someone that you can link up with in your own backyard, okay? So do that. Number 9, make adjustments, it says. Live at the financial level that both your job and your dream allows. Take your dream into account when making future plans or making big purchases. Make the necessary adjustments to follow your dream without burdening anyone else. So that's self-explanatory, okay? And number 10, give up the myth. I made it myth. It says success doesn't have to taste or smell excuse me, success doesn't have a taste or smell. And once you reach it, it means nothing without people to share it with. Facts. Likewise, you will never reach a point when you'll get to the point where you stop working. And I like to add, you'll never get to the point where you get to the point where you can stop learning. Always learn. I'm sure like Steven Spielberg and Martin Scorsese and just all the big time filmmakers, I'm I am 100% certain, I will put money on it, that they are still learning things. You have to still learn. It says living a dream is also working the dream. Give up the myth of making it and remember not to slow down at the end of the race. So there you have it. Just some steps to follow when you are in pursuit of your dream job and still having a full-time job. Again, that's my route, and that's the route of the majority of people. And go ahead and go for your dreams, bruh. Go for your dreams, sis. Do it. Step out. Do it. You will be happy. Your life will be happy. The people in your life will be happy because you're happy. So go for it. Go for it. Thank you so much for um rocking with me in this series. And I really hope you got something from it. Let me know. Comment. Say yes, I was encouraged. I was inspired. I like feedback. So just let me know that. You can email me at info at kmariepodcast.com. Just let me know. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. The announcement. So, as I mentioned, I can't say now. I can say that I am a filmmaker because I have made a film. Hello. I've directed and I've wrote. So yes, I am a filmmaker. Check out my IMDb. It's not K Marie, but it's my real name, Kalani Harrelson, KeilaniHaralson. Go ahead and check out my IMDb page. It's got one project on there for now. So the announcement is I'm going to take, because I love this podcast. I started this podcast. I love it. I love that other people love it. I love that it's helping people. And that's the goal. Because we are a podcast for the culture. Here you receive expert advice. You will think, you will learn, and you will laugh. That's my goal. And again, I believe that conversation, that change can start with one conversation. Okay. So what I'm going to do is going to be a little different. I'm going to have the podcast. I'm going to break it. It's going to have seasons now. It's going to have seasons. So, just like a television show, they have so many episodes in a season. They take a break and then they come back. So that's what we are going to do here at the K Marie podcast. We're going to take seasons, y'all, because great things are happening in my life. It is. And I am proud to say that I am working on my first feature film. So I am in the process of, like I said, I did some research on the subject of what I'm going to be writing and what the movie is going to be about. Mother and daughter. I'm just going to give you this much. It's going to be about a mother and daughter relationship that is not great. And we're going to see if it can be repaired. It's going to be a dramedy because I don't know if y'all know by now, but your girl is silly. But I am serious as well. So it's going to be a dramedy. And so again, I am at the research stage and then I need to write it. Okay. a whole feature film. So I'm gonna, after I write it, then I'm gonna move into pre-production. Pre-production is a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, and I need my free time, as mentioned in the article. Use your free time wisely. So that's what I'll be doing. Um, um, so yeah, I'm excited. And then on top of that, I'm going to have another show that is film related with two other ladies. And I will tell you more about that. So your girl is out here doing things, y'all. I am out here doing things. And first and foremost, I want to thank God. This is my practice speech. I'm calling it. No, seriously, I want to thank God just for the opportunity to do what I love, and that's movies and television. I love it. Ask anyone that knows me. Love movies, love television, and it's about doggone time that I do something in it, and I will be. So again, I'll give you more details on when the season will stop and when the season will pick back up. Okay, more than likely it will pick up like in the fall, like say like October-ish, like October. And then so I'm going to wrap this season up. I have to put some things in order, and then I'll let you know that. So yeah, we're going to seasons, and a lot of the podcasts they do seasons. Is very beneficial because it allow us, the content creators, to not only rest, because I do this all by myself, y'all. I pump out episodes every week. I produce this. I do everything. I do. Okay, and I'm like, I think I might hire a producer. I might hire a producer for next season. So some of that responsibility can't be taken off of me, and I can just focus on continue to bring in great content, even better. So yeah, seasons, y'all. So again, I'll let you know when this season will end. So I'm thinking like early part of June. That's my target date, and then pick back up, like I said, in October. But I'm gonna work some things out. But you will know, okay? You will know. Again, I'm doing seasons for the podcast because um great things are just happening in my life. I am working on my first feature film, and your girl got to write it because I'm gonna write it. I'm directing it, and I am one of the producers on it. My homegirl, who is a friend of the pod, Cameron, she is, she's an actress, and she's so much more. So she's gonna be in it, y'all. She's one of the principal actors. She's gonna do a great job. So she's one of the principal actors, and she is going to be the other producer, executive producer on the project. So that's my homegirl, that's my sis. So we are making money together. We are doing things together. Okay. So that's the type of person I am. You my people. I'm gonna get you on. I'm gonna help get you on if I can. Like once my movies start doing well, and then I go from one feature film to the other as the budget gets bigger. I'm put my people on because I know that everybody had different strengths and talents, and I'm a person I can see different strengths and talents in the people, and I can even if they don't see it, it's like, yeah, you'll be good at this, you'll be good at that, and that's just a gift that God gave me. I can't take no credit for that, but yeah, put my friends on. That's how you do. We got to build each other up, for us, by us, like for real. Fubu they knew they were talking about. So yes, that's the big announcement, y'all. I am making my first feature film, and because of that, the podcast, Kicking It with K. Marie, will be going to seasons with breaks, in between seasons, of course, like a television show. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your continued support. Again, like, share, comment. I'd love to hear from y'all. And I was trying to get the relationship panel back before we wrap up. The relationship panel episode, because everybody that's in the relationship panel, doing great things too. So, we have to figure out a time where we can do that. And we're going to go live. It's going to be at night, so we're going to go live. And I'll let you know when that happens. I might just end on that. So we'll for the season. Okay. So we'll talk about more of that. But in the meantime, thank you so much. We're going to have another great series next month. Next month is May, y'all. This year is going by quick. It's not waiting for nobody. No one. So thank you. Tune in next week. I thank and love each and every one of you who support me. I appreciate you. And have a great one, and see you next week. Bye.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. It's time to turn up your radio. Turn up the radio. Just so you know, you're kicking it with K. That's all I'm gonna say. You're here now.